So I want to talk about blackberry and the energy of blackberry, or the essence of blackberry. So look at this guy right here. He's humongous. He's really thick. I actually need my other glove. Super spiky. But if you notice, he has no fruit anywhere. And what I think is this guy is a protector. This is the part of the boundary of blackberry to keep me and the horses from moving in here. I'll show you that in a sec, where there is fruit. So we're just gonna kind of move him out of the way. So these little guys too. So here we have all of the beautiful blackberries that, as you can see, have just come ripe here. So what I do when I eat these blackberries, I consciously connect with the energy of blackberry. And for me, because I have tons of these all over my pastures, I deal with them all year long. This is the most aggressive plant you will ever meet, except for maybe some of those mofos in the Amazon jungle. I would like someone to come out with time-lapse camera, because when I move my hand in or something, like say if I'm pruning or something, I swear these guys move and they stab me. I know it for a fact. If a Venus flytrap can do this to a fly, why can't this plant snag me and cut my flesh when I'm trying to cut it back as a protective measure? I think it can. So what I do with blackberry when I eat these beautiful ripe fruit, and you know, I don't worry too much about bugs and stuff, just blow it and then I consider it protein. But I consciously receive into my cells and tissues the energy of blackberry as this completely supreme boundary holder. Blackberry stands in its power like few other beings do, and it is vociferous in its right to exist, in its right to live, in its inalienable right to hold space and go wherever the frick it wants to go. And so I connect with that energy with blackberry. I thank it for its gift and I take it into my body. I receive it because I would like some more of that energy too. I would like to stand in my circle of power a little bit stronger. I would like to learn, like this guy, I would like to learn how to set those boundaries where people can't even come into the inner layer because they're kept out here. When those are people who are seeking to take my energy or otherwise attack me or just have a negative effect on me. So there's so many gifts of blackberry, and when we're picking it live, this has the most life force energy. It has the strongest essence of the plant in it. It hasn't been shipped 100 miles and refrigerated or stuck on a shelf. Like, this is the full life force energy, the plant. I receive it with gratitude and I welcome all of those qualities coming into my own body. And I do that in absolute gratitude. Such an amazing gift. I'm receiving the power. I'm receiving that healthy boundary setting. I'm receiving a little bit of that attitude of blackberry for when it's needed. So I encourage you to go out along the roadsides or in your backyard or on your property and just start noticing what are the plants that surround you or that you have access to that you can connect with the energy or essence of that plant and gratefully receive some of that into your body. And of course, I'm not going to come here and take every berry from blackberry because I'm going to do it with respect. I'm just going to take, you know, 1 or 2 from this cluster and 1 or 2 from that cluster and 1 or 2 from over there, and I'm just going to kind of go along. And then the other thing I do is every now and again I spit some seeds out on the ground, because what blackberry wants us to do, what it wants animals to do, is eat it and then poop out its seeds so it can proliferate. So I'm not going to be doing that. So I can just spit a few on the ground where, you know, I think blackberry would like to be. And that's my giving back to blackberry and the purpose of blackberry putting all of its life force energy into this amazing fruit. So here we have a great example of that. We have just a cage of protector blackberries. protecting this amazing bounty and cluster of ripe fruit right behind it. So I think this blackberry doesn't want to be eaten by the horses. I think it's saving itself for the birds who are going to fly all over and spread the bounty of blackberry.